Welcome back to another Tight End Tuesday where we talk all things tight end. I'm your host, Dominic Daphne, and we're continuing our path to the draft, highlighting some of the best tight ends in college football. And this week, we're headed down south, down to Waco, Texas, to talk about no one other than numero uno, Michael Trigg. When I watch Trigg's film, he kind of reminds me of Darren Waller. He's a tight end, but he moves more like a big body receiver. You know, he could easily take the top off of a defense. He makes crazy contested catches, and he's always one play away from putting you on the ESPN top 10 list. So without further ado, let's get into this tape. When I bring up the Darren Waller comparison, I think the speed, I think the route running, but what also comes to mind is him being a red zone weapon, and that's Trigg to a T. You'll see here, they're going to line him up in the slot, and they're going to run him on a fake bubble to a go route, which means he's going to fake like he's blocking the bubble for his running back, and then he's going to take it up the numbers and run a go ball. And his quarterback's just going to throw the ball up and ask him, hey, make a play for me. So at first he's faking like he's blocking for the bubble, and then runs up the numbers and just high points it. And do you know how demoralizing this is for a defensive player? Holds the ball up and says, there's nothing you can do about it. He's a big body guy. He's about 6'4", 240 pounds, and he just said, throw the ball up and let me make a play. And for quarterbacks, that's the best thing that you could have in a red zone situation where you could just trust a guy to make a play for you time and time again. When I tell you that he will put you on ESPN top 10 list, I am not playing. He is one play away from making a spectacular catch, having a spectacular run after catch, or a nice touchdown that leaves everybody with the jaw on their floor. And this play is no different. He's going to run a simple rail route up the red line, and the quarterback's just going to give him an opportunity to make a catch, and he just makes a spectacular one-handed catch on the sideline. I really want to wait for the replay for this one so I can show you how nasty this catch really is. He sees the ball, catches the ball cleanly one hand, and knows to get 1 foot down, and, of course, gives a nice little mean mug to the camera saying, I like that. You feel me? It's a nasty play. And he continues to make those plays. And that's just what we're going to see from him sometimes real soon on Sundays. It's not just the speed and finesse that he plays with. He has some physicality to him. I don't know if he listens to YB before the game. I don't know. But he be playing with his chip on his shoulder. And you'll see right here at the top of your screen, he's just going to run a seam route, take the top off the defense. But the end of the play is where I talk about the physicality that he plays with. Runs a seam route, takes the top off the defense, makes a nice contested catch. Nah, run that back. That was shoulder down, nice contested catch. It gets up, a little celebration. He knew he made a great play. Great play, ran a guy over, just physical. I love it. Physical catch, doesn't let him rip it away, lowers his shoulder, finishes strong. And that's what gets NFL GMs excited to pick a guy like him up because they know he's going to make plays for them and he's going to play with this physicality every snap of the ball. Trigg already has the frame, the speed, and the playmaking ability that NFL teams search high and low for when they're looking for tight ends. So the question isn't whether he belongs or not. It's can he polish the details to maximize that upside and to ultimately make him as successful as he could possibly be. And that's Tight End Tuesday.